Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson fielded more questions from senators Wednesday during her confirmation hearings for the Supreme Court. CBS News chief legal correspondent Jan Crawford has more from day 3 of the proceedings.
That, to me, is Exhibit A of activism.
On the second day of questioning, some Republicans turned up the heat, continuing to press Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson on whether she was too lenient in sentencing child pornography defendants.
Any of these
wait a minute, Judge. You think it is a bigger deterrent to take somebody who's on a computer looking at sexual images of children in the most disgusting way is to supervise their computer habits versus putting them in jail?
No, Senator, I didn't say versus.
That's exactly what you said.
And divisions among senators spilled over.
No one case can stand in for a judge's entire record.
Okay, but I'm discussing every one of the cases. So if you're not going to explain it,
Senator, would you please let her respond?
No, not if she's not going to answer my question.
There were multiple clashes on the committee.
Your nomination turned out to be a testing ground for conspiracy theories and culture war theories.
Both sides dug in.
Every time somebody on this side of the aisle asks questions of the judge, you come back and you denigrate and you attack and you criticize the line of questioning.
But that was part of the Democrats' strategy, while using their questions to help Jackson make her case with the American people.
What I really want to ascertain is what kind of a judge you will be.
I would hope to be the kind of judge that I have been during this last decade. I think I've been the kind of judge who lives up to the oath in terms of being fair and impartial, ruling without fear or favor.
And as Senator Cory Booker discussed the historic nature of her nomination, Jackson was moved to tears.
You have earned this spot. You are worthy. You are a great American.
Now, Jackson did make some news. She told Senator Cruz she did not plan to participate in that major affirmative action case the Supreme Court will be hearing next term. It challenges the use of race in admissions at Harvard, and she sits on Harvard's board. But with that solid conservative majority on the Supreme Court, her vote may not have affected the outcome of that case. Elaine?
All right, Jan Crawford, thank you. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins me now for more. Hi there, Scott. So you have been there at your post on Capitol Hill watching these proceedings unfold. It's been a long couple of days, and late Wednesday, as you know, there was a moment when Judge Jackson got emotional. Tell us what happened.
Now, these have been 2 exhausting days, Elaine. Exhaustive questioning. A marathon yesterday, a shorter marathon today, but a marathon nonetheless. And you see behind me some of the senators have left, some remain. But when the hours add up, you can see a little more emotive facial expressions from the senators. You can see a bit more color from the senators as they argue amongst themselves. And we did see late today, as Senator Booker was describing the historic nature of this day and this week and this nomination, Judge Jackson did tear up briefly and was smiling throughout Senator Booker's remarks. So it's not that nerves are frayed here, but we did see more intramural battles, more heated battles between the senators. And some of this, Elaine, is almost a proxy war on other issues. We heard senators arguing amongst themselves over the disparities between these confirmation hearings and the confirmation hearings of Brett Kavanaugh, which were famously polarizing. We heard them arguing over the appropriateness of those questions Jan just described about the judge's handling of child exploitation cases. But it's just that, Elaine. They were arguing a lot today. It's a difference from yesterday, but this does wrap tonight for Judge Jackson. The final day of these hearings involve legal analysts, legal witnesses. When she's done tonight, she's done answering questions in this forum.
So that was going to be my question. I think you just answered it, though, Scott, about how this second day of questioning differed from Tuesday. It sounds like the tone and tenor was certainly a bit more pointed today.
Now, there were more contrasts. First of all, yesterday, there was a senator asking her about her record on child exploitation cases as a judge, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. Today, there were multiple senators picking up on that line and that thread of questioning. You can add Republican from South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, Republican from Texas, Ted Cruz. A sense of a drumbeat Republicans were trying to muster today on this issue of child exploitation cases, arguing through their questioning that the judge may have gone more lenient than prosecutors recommended in these child exploitation cases. But this drumbeat comes with a risk. As somebody who covered the Justice Department for many years, I know it's difficult to report on child exploitation cases. They're so hideous, so heinous. Many people don't want to hear about the details, and the Republican senators granularly describing details of these cases ran the risk of turning people off from watching the hearing altogether or watching their questioning altogether. But that was a thread they pulled on through the day much more profoundly, Elaine, than they did yesterday.
Yeah, we saw GOP lawmakers trying to paint Judge Jackson as soft on crime and too liberal. Tell us about what appears to be the objective here. What did it look like they were trying to accomplish?
Well, they were getting a very symmetrical response from the judge each time. So if they were trying to plow new ground or get a breakthrough moment, they failed. The judge was pretty unambiguous, saying that the sentencing guidelines she was working under as a federal judge are designed and approved by Congress. So she was working under the rules Congress put in place for her as a judge. I asked Senator Lindsey Graham late today if this is a message that Republicans will continue after these confirmation hearings and criticize the Biden administration or the Biden administration's Justice Department in their handling of child exploitation cases, perhaps making this an election year issue. And he didn't directly respond to that question. But here's what we've seen in the past. We've seen parties at Supreme Court confirmation hearings who make a drumbeat on an issue, extend that issue into a campaign issue in the months after.
All right, Scott MacFarlane on Capitol Hill for us. Scott, thanks as always. We appreciate it.